Smash Ultimate has been out for almost 4 months now, and before the game released, we had little information about what was going on with online play after the past 2 entries in the franchise, Brawl and Smash 4, having lackluster online gameplay. After spending hundreds of hours with the game, between on my own time during content creation and streaming with viewers, I've compiled a list of ways that Nintendo could improve the service. Before we jump in, do I love this game? Absolutely. Do I think Nintendo could improve? Yes, it's 2019 and there's no excuses for some of the watered-down features or lack thereof, especially when Nintendo is now charging for the service. I'm sure some of these are already highly requested, but let me know in the comment section below what you think Nintendo could do to improve Smash's online. Number 1, better netcode. I can't speak personally about the intricacies of dedicated servers because I don't know how it would affect input latency, but I do think that this could be solved by better netcode, and Smash Ultimate is awful. It's like the netcode is the same as it was with Brawl, and it very well still might be. I do think that input delay has gotten noticeably better in the last month, or maybe I've just gotten used to it. It does vary from opponent to opponent, which makes it incredibly difficult to practice, and as I've mentioned before, the year is 2019. We are living in the future. But we're playing with an archaic online infrastructure that still requires friend codes. What did Nintendo do with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Because the input delay is non-existent, at least it was for me. And there were no issues playing on Wi-Fi, which brings me to my next point. I sound like a broken record on stream and in videos telling people to invest in an Ethernet adapter because it makes the game noticeably better. But this should not be our only option. Number 2. Let players change characters without getting out of line. Holy crap, this is a huge quality of life feature. If you're in a queue with 6 people, waiting for your turn in the ring, and you decide last minute you'd much rather play Luigi than Pikachu, guess what? Back of the line. That's if you decide to change characters, that is. I'm not even sure why this thought wasn't conceived during testing. Did anyone even test online play? Did anyone even do any extended arenas? Because this seriously needs to be fixed. I understand that choosing your character when already in the ring could slow things down, but at least give people the option to choose while they're waiting in line. It's almost like getting a tattoo before you hop in line because then you are completely committed to that character. Or even better, it's like marriage. Number 3, allow people to spectate without being in a lobby. Now, this one is a little more intricate. I think it's cool that there's a bench for people to spectate, but why stop there? Nintendo should implement a system where you can spectate full arenas, or any arena if you have the arena ID. That's not possible with the current state of online play given the awful netcode, and the spectating bench system takes up spots in an already limited arena for those who may just want to watch others play without having to rig a streaming setup. Adding a third option in the arena menu that says spectate an arena, which can be put right under create or find an arena, would be a great feature. I don't know how this would come into effect with the current netcode, or if we would need dedicated servers to enable a feature like this. I don't know. Figure it out. It'd be cool. Number 4, bring back For Glory, please. I thought we would be better off without For Glory, but I could not have been more wrong. Preferred rule sets are nice, but there's absolutely zero way to tell which rule set you're getting until the match actually starts. I run 3 stock, 7-minute time limits with no items on either Battlefield or Final Destination, but I'll get matches in the high 3 millions or, dare I even say it, Elite Smash with items, scrolling levels, stage hazards. It seems like Nintendo wanted Elite Smash to be focused on the best of the best, to use it to adjust characters depending on win-loss ratios. Is it shallow to discount those who play with items? Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy playing with them, but if we're playing Smash in a competitive environment, whether it's online or locally, items are off, because that's the only way to decide levels of skill. Otherwise, the game just becomes like Mario Party with random stars that are just thrown into the mix. Last up, more modes. Nintendo has put the time and development in to introduce some really cool features and modes in Smash Ultimate, but they're all local multiplayer modes. How awesome would online squad strikes be? Choosing your best 3 characters to fight against your friend's best 3 characters. Online tournaments would also be great and make running them a lot less tedious. Nintendo's made great strides recently to be more esports friendly, and I think enabling online tournaments would be another step in the right direction. Just like an arena, give out codes to join specific tourneys, set a rule set, and let players battle it out. There can be one or multiple tourney creators or spectators to referee matches when necessary. Also, give out the same code for anyone who wants to spectate a tourney. I don't know if any of you have used the current tourney mode yet, but it's really well done and would be great for people to have the option to spectate or participate online. In case you haven't noticed, a lot of these suggestions are tying together. I may be ahead of myself here because we don't know what this spring update is going to bring in April. For all we know, they could be adding some additional online modes, but as of now, speculation is we will only be getting a stage builder and a home run contest. I did an entire video on this. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will leave a link below for you to go check it out after this one. Another great mode is Smashdown, although that one could be lengthy, and I can see why Nintendo kept it to local multiplayer. But to conclude, those are the areas I think Nintendo could improve, and I'm sure this isn't the first time that some of these have been requested, but let me know what you'd like to see in the comments section. Again, I could be ahead of myself, and already planned future updates could change some of these, but we'll just have to wait and see what Nintendo has planned for version 3. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like if you're a first-time viewer. Consider subscribing if you like Smash and Nintendo content. There's some links below if you want to follow me on social media for my daily thoughts or tune into one of my streams. But thanks for watching, and we will catch you later.